Welcome back.
Oh.
And look who we have here. Yeah,
I think I recognize him.
No, you probably. This is our dog, Kevin. This is something that I didn't share in our weekend rewind. We got him groomed, and just like people these days, he was so shaggy that we finally got him into a groomer. When he got into the car, David, I didn't even know who he was.
Yeah. Well, he looks incredibly different. We should have a before and after picture.
He's so
because if you don't know what he looks like, so a lot of him is fur.
Well, we call it his perm. But yeah, his perm is gone. But that's the problem with doodles and with poodles and certain breeds. You really have to make sure that they're brushed thoroughly and groomed and their hair is kept very clean. And so he was matted and had to be shaved. Poor guy.
Well, it grows back. That's the good thing.
We keep telling him, but he's still embarrassed.
That doesn't console him in any way. Well, you know, some people are taking matters into their own hands, actually trimming their pets. And I trimmed my own hair a couple weeks now. I've been doing it. You have to, it's tricky. Like I hang a hand mirror from the edge of the shower behind me so I can see back there. And so far, I mean, it's not perfect, but there are no bald spots. So I consider that a success.
I think so. That's enough to be a success right now.
Yes.
But with barbershops and salons still closed right now, some haircuts and highlights are out of control. So the timing is just right for today's segment with Heinz History Center President and CEO Andy Masich.
Yeah, Andy joins us with a look at iconic hairstyles with ties to Pittsburgh history. And how's your hair looking? It looks good, Andy.
I don't know. I'm getting pretty hairy. My wife really, she doesn't like my eyebrows, and she says, "You look like Einstein. You look like you just invented something with these stray hairs popping out of my eyebrows." So she wants to trim them, but I don't let her near me with sharp objects.
I understand that. Yeah.
But you know, years ago, when George Washington first arrived here 250 years ago, American Indian people lived at the forks of the Ohio. Delaware and Shawnee people. The men would cut a sort of square patch on the back of their head. They'd pluck out all the side hair, and they would roach their hair. You can see in that image what roached hair looks like. And you'd leave your scalp long just to show how tough you were. The women wore ponytails. They'd let their hair grow long, and then they'd fold it back on itself and put a clasp or tie on it so it looked kind of like a lobster tail from behind.
Wow, it's incredible that the men plucked all that hair out. That had to hurt.
Oh yeah, they didn't have sharp enough tools as razors, so they used clamshells or mussel shells as tweezers and plucked all that hair out.
Oh. Well,
go ahead.
Well, I was going to move on to something else. A lot of people are talking about corona beards or quarantine beards. I don't know if you've heard about this, but this is kind of something, right? You got one going too, Andy. But this is something else that we could kind of note from Pittsburgh.
Well, you know, Abraham Lincoln came here right before he was inaugurated in February of 1861, I'm sorry. And during the campaign, he was clean shaven. And everyone recognized him as this clean-shaven, not especially handsome guy, high cheekbones, but a little girl, an 11-year-old girl named Gracie Bedell, wrote him a letter and said, "You know, Mr. Lincoln, I really like you, and my brother and my father would vote for you if you weren't so ugly. So why don't you let your whiskers grow, because all the ladies love whiskers, and they would tease their husbands to vote for you." And so Lincoln carried this little girl's letter in his pocket wherever he went, and he'd ask people, "What do you think? Should I do the beard thing?" And finally, after the election, he started growing his now iconic beard. And the first place he showed it off was Pittsburgh. Wow. On February 14th, 1861, at the Monongahela House. 15,000 people gathered around him, and he had this glorious black beard that he wore for the rest of his life.
He wore it for the rest of his life.
Hate mail's been going on since then.
Yeah, apparently, yeah. All right, you also want to talk about Franco Harris, somebody that all Pittsburghers love.
1970s was a big time for hair. We saw images from the musical Hair. The Cowsills did their song, Hair, 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 Hair. And then Franco Harris sported an afro. and everybody loved afros. This is 1972. He's shaking hands with Frank Sinatra. Myron Cope is in the background with Franco's Italian army. And so afros, the natural look, was definitely in the 1970s. And of course, hippies were sporting really long hair, and they took a lot of grief about greasy hair and, hygiene, things like that.
Andy, you've educated us again. We appreciate it. And who knew we were going to talk to you about hair?
Yeah.
Well, I want to see Heather's bob back, like Shirley Jones and the Partridge Family. I think Heather can really pull off a bob like no one else.
Well,
She's going to bring this back.
You know what I'm worried about, Andy? You left mullet off of your list, and I'm about ready to cut my own hair, and I may end up with one if I do that.
Yeah, that's a
I don't know.
Pittsburgh haircut, right? The
Leave
mullet?
the mullet for Frankie. You stick with the bob. I think that's you, Heather.
All right. Thanks,
Thanks so
Andy.
much, Andy. We appreciate it. Andy Masich, President and CEO of the Heinz History Center and a regular PTL contributor. Thanks, as always, for being with us via Skype today.